means what?
We're homeless.
Okay.
We depend on this place for our best meal of the day, which is breakfast, our lunch, our showers, someplace safe and out of the weather.
And plus, they provide us with clothing when we're in tight spots. I mean, they give us a place to go. I mean, a lot of these people, they weren't here right now, they'd be out there pillaging your houses.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fact.
Stealing out of your cars.
We got some people that like to steal.
Robbing you.
Yeah. I mean, we steal from each other. Not we, but they steal from, people here.
Yeah.
I mean, you leave a backpack over in the corner there, and that sucker's gone 5 minutes after you set it down. I mean, that's the whole thing.
Homeless stealing from the homeless because there's so much cuts going on now that you can't leave nothing in your camps.
But the thing, and now they're talking about cutting budgets and stuff. I mean, it's just going to make it worse. That's the whole thing. And they're talking about cutting mental health. I have severe PTSD and bipolar disorder.
I'm bipolar with suicide tendencies.
And I have suicidal tendencies. Yes.
I'm a crack addict. In 3 days clean. Homeless. Fighting for my disability. Here I am.
Yeah. But that's the thing, and I'm like her. I mean, I go to Hope, and they're talking about cutting the budget 50%. I mean, all it's going to be a domino effect. If you cut mental health, it's going to raise the prison population. Then they're talking about cutting education, that's going to raise prison population.
But then they're talking about cutting drug court out. Okay.
There's
what happens
prison population again.
More prisons going to have to be built. Okay, where's that money going to come from?
Yeah.
People like us.
Yeah, and that's
we have kids in here.
Right.
Remember?
Yep.
And his girlfriend has 2 kids.
Yeah. And
Gladly, it's not going to be healthy for nobody. Especially like the elderly. This morning I seen probably 7 little elderly people in wheelchairs and on oxygen that already got their eviction notice from DHS. Come on, you all. Don't do this to our elderly. I was taught to respect my elders. What are they going to be out here with us? Getting killed for the Social Security checks? That's what's going to happen to them. People are going to start robbing and killing elderly people if there's no place for them to go.
And that's the thing, too. The statistics show that the average homeless person is over 50 years old. Statistics show that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, and she's right. And the elderly are helpless as it is. I mean, young people, and you know, when a man goes hungry, he's going to take drastic measures.
Start going in stores, stealing,
exactly,
robbing,
that breaking into your homes, in your cars. I mean, that's the thing. And the state of Oklahoma. I mean, we only got a few lawmakers that are worth their weight in beans. Senator Langford, Representative Osborne. I email these people all the time, and the director of DOC. I email them all the time, and they're the only ones that seem like they care. But they're like a one-legged guy at a tail kicking contest. Yep. I mean, I mean, I think it was Senator Langford told me, what can one person do? And that's the thing. I've been screaming and screaming and screaming. This state has more money than no one knows what to do with. The thing to it is they're not utilizing nothing. That's the thing. I mean, they could be making, back to the prison situation. Put the inmates out there cleaning up roads. Charge city, counties, state minimum wage or something like that, and pay the inmate the $14 a month. They love it. They get to do something. Okay, does a lawmaker really need as much money as they're making?
No.
I mean, for real, do they really need
nice
as much
cars,
money?
nice homes.
That's it.
We're lucky to get a nice tent.
That's the thing. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, we're lucky to have sleeping bags and tents. In Oklahoma, I mean, when it gets cold, it gets cold. And I mean, a lot of people, and the elderly, there you go again, the elderly. How many of them are going to pay the price? How many? And the thing to it is, statistics show that the average Oklahoman is one paycheck away from being homeless. The average Oklahoman. Okay, and that is, I mean, and those are families with children. I mean, I mean, come on, man. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I'm asking that from
cutting our budgets to what's needed. Mental health, the substance abuse, the elderly care. Don't cut our budgets. We need that. Our elderly need it. Our kids need it. People like me in Denver, you know, all these people here, if they start cutting the budgets, what's going to happen to everybody here? What's going to happen to our place here, our sanctuary?
Well, the true question should be what's going to happen to the average Oklahoman?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we got taxpayers out there paying taxes out the ears, and what benefits are they reaping?
Where's it going?
What I mean, that's it. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, like I said, the statistics show the average Oklahoman is one paycheck away from being homeless. One paycheck. Okay, and we're losing companies out of this state like crazy. I mean, Vaughn's Foods and Moore's they're closing down.
They're closing.
I mean, I don't remember how many the report said was going to be laid off. How many of them are going to be homeless? I mean, that's the thing to it, though. I mean, every company in the state of Oklahoma can be shut down at any given moment. I mean, and that's just the way life is. I mean, that's the way life is. You can't predict the future or what have you, but I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's just, and it's like I was saying, it's just, and Oklahomans drive me nuts. I hear so many Oklahomans saying, that politician's just no good. I mean, he's just not doing his job. The next election, who do they vote back in? Who do they vote back in? Isn't that an oxymoron? I mean, that's what kills me. I mean, we only, like I just said, Senator Lankford and Representative Osborne, I've emailed them numerous times with issues saying, look, man, you got more money than what you know what to do with. You just got to start utilizing the stuff.
And let me ask you this: Senator Lankford's on the federal level. Right now, the state is meeting in a special session. They have a lot of people have voted to increase funding to mental health, substance abuse, DHS, some others. They can't quite get there. It's a big hurdle. They've got to get 75% in the House. It's harder than any other state in the union. They're fighting over who should pay the taxes. Forget that for just a moment. You're standing with the speaker, the pro tem, all the folks that run that bit. And by the way, we all voted to do more, right? They couldn't get enough people out there. Just if you were standing here with them and you wanted to talk them right in their face about what's going on, and if the budget cuts to DHS, budget cuts to mental health, budget cuts to nursing homes, budget cuts to hospitals, talk to them about what you think would happen if we continue to go down a road where less and less funding, because some people think we have enough money going into these programs.
Less and less funding right now for the mental health. Right now, I see the mental health where it's already being cut. There is so many people out here right now with very, very serious mental health illnesses that it's scary at night to go to sleep, because you have the schizophrenics, you have the with the homicidal thoughts. You know, there's people here here's the voices that don't need to be out here on their own. They're going to end up hurting somebody. That's what's scary. That's what's scary, because they won't be able to get that medication to keep them focused without hearing them voices. There's going to be a lot of deaths.
But the thing to it, though, is it's not all about the homeless people.
No.
I got bad news for you. For Senator whoever, his neighbor could have a psychosis. I mean, that's it. I mean, his neighbor could.
Look at that one senator. What was his name? That his own son did something to him. He killed his dad. Did he kill his dad?
Labor commissioner.
Looky there.
Yep.
That's a good example right there. They tried to get help for that boy, and he got denied.
Well, and so, how many senators and congressmen have had children kill themselves, commit suicide?
How many themselves have mental illness?
Yeah.
Their wife might have mental illness. She might have a substance abuse problem, because it goes each way.
What about not just senators and house members? What about average Oklahomans that have never been here, that don't understand what life for you folks are?
Come out and spend the 24 hours with us.
And I've challenged
anybody.
I have challenged Senator Lankford to do that. That's the thing. This place is open to the public. Anybody and everybody can come in here. They can come in here and have a nice, pleasant meal with us. You know, and that's the thing too. Is people want to make jokes. I listen to Sports Animal every single morning, and what do they want to do? They want to make jokes.
Yeah.
They want to make jokes about homelessness and stuff.
It's not funny.
Okay, but that thing too is they're making. I don't know how much money Sports Animal cast makes. I don't know. But the thing to it though is each one of them will make jokes and be homeless at any given time. I mean, the truth of the matter is, the average, like I said, the average Oklahoman is at risk of homelessness.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And I don't understand. I mean, it's an act of inhumanity to put someone in this situation. It is.
Will you guys talk to us for just a moment about what a day is like for you?
A day?
Tracy?
A day. I wake up, I tie my dog to my shopping cart with everything in it that I own. I come here, hoping I get here in time, wake up, come for a cup of coffee. I have liver cancer. I'm in my second remission. I have COPD. I fight for my disability. As I say, it's a chore for me to even walk up here sometimes. I come up here, eat, take me a shower, lay down because I don't rest at night hardly. I leave here, I go to my next spot, which is Salvation Army. For my next meal, I depend on that next meal. And sometimes you don't know if you're gonna make it there to that next meal because from here to there, you could get hurt. You know, there's people who pry on us homeless people. Like in Tulsa, there was that man that beat up the man on the bus bench with a steel pipe. He ran over a woman's legs, broke her legs. He ran over another man, killed him. You know, there's people who pry on us every day. That's what's scary. When we leave here, as a female, you never know. Somebody could drive by us and shoot us because we're homeless. We stand out like a sore thumb. And that's the day of it, the fear. The fear of everyday living is scary. And that's what my day consists of, fear.
See, yeah, my day's pretty much like hers. I come here for breakfast, lunch, and I go to Salvation Army for dinner. But and then I'm trying to find a job, so I took the SNAP Work Ready program. That is a fantastic program. I mean, they're helping me find employment. You know, and I mean, that's my whole goal. As I'm trying to change my life, I'm trying to be a better person. I mean, a lot of homeless people, this is natural way of life. I don't understand that. I'm a horrible homeless person. I'm a horrible homeless person because I don't know how to panhandle. I won't. I have pride and dignity. I've never taken not one red cent from anybody. Even if they've offered it, I wouldn't take it. I mean, it's about survival. You know, she's right. And the streets have become so violent over the last few months. It's become so violent. I mean,
I've been in close to 2 shootings.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
To where I've almost lost my life, and it's not worth it. I mean, it's scary. It's scary. I'm 53 years old, and I pray to God that something happens for us, that they find the money to help us, better shelters, jobs, something.
That's the thing, but I'm a veteran, and I mean, it's like I'm living just like I did when I was in the military. Exactly. I have a weapon that I sleep next to. I mean, it's just, and I almost sleep with one eye open sometimes. You walk 3 feet in front of me, and it automatically wakes me up.
Where did you sleep last night?
I sleep under the Virginia Street Bridge, right down here, under Virginia Reno. Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of us sleeping. At one time, we had 7 veterans staying under there. 7 veterans, and then they had a veterans a meeting here. It was a big meeting. All the homeless veterans came here. Well, not all, but a majority of us came here, and they found housing for 6 of them. I'm the last of them, and what have you. But that's the thing. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's just that we got a lot of homeless veterans. We do, and a lot of them. I'm gonna say a lot. Some of them don't want homes. They're living in their PTSD world.
Where do you get treatment for that?
I go to Hope, yeah, in which the VA recommended me going to Hope. Yeah, so I go to Hope, and they Hope's fantastic. I mean, they fix me up with medication and what have you and stuff. But I mean, it's just, and that's what I'm worried about right now. If they cut mental health, what's going to happen by medication? You know, I mean, I don't hear voices and stuff, but I have an anger issue. I mean, and that's the thing. And I mean, I served time in prison. I don't want to go back to prison. I mean, I walk straight and narrow. I mean, I don't jaywalk. I don't throw trash on the ground. I mean, I walk. I mean, I am friends with the police, law enforcement of Virginia, because they're always going through, and I talk to a lot of them. You know, and I keep the bridge cleaned up because we have church under the bridge there. I mean, I keep it. Me and a man by the name of Al, he's not here right now. We work as a team to keep it clean, and I mean, we clean up constantly under that bridge. And like I said, I think the Virginia, when you all leave here, drive down the street, see Virginia, the cleanest bridge you're going to see in Oklahoma City. I mean, yeah.
Where did you sleep last night?
I slept over here on the docks, block north of here and back to the west. There's a business back there that as long as we're gone in the morning before they get there and we clean up after ourselves, we can stay there. And that's why I slept with me and my dog, and there's 3 other guys that sleep up there too.
Hey.
What kind of services do you use in a 24-hour period?
North Care. I talked to Abbott's Care to use the phone to call my mom and family. I can't get back into Hope. I've got an appointment with North Care. North Care down in 2 weeks to try to get back on my medicine and get me some housing. I'm trying to look. I will not leave my dog out here. I will not give my dog away because that dog has been my security out there.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a Colby Pit female, 7 months old, and I've had her since she was 8 weeks old, and she protects me. She's been my protector for a while.
Well, all we can do is say God bless and best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's been nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.